and welcome to the latest update provided you by We Are the Famous EFC. My name is Adam and I'm joined by Michael. Today we are going to be talking about Jack Grealish potentially staying at Everton. But before we get into it, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the like button as always. So yeah, let's get right into it then, Mike. Get your comments in, people, as well. We do appreciate when you leave your comments and hit the subscribe. So, Mike, how are you feeling? Do you think that Everton should sign Jack Grealish on a permanent deal or on a loan deal for around about 20 million? Let me know. And let me know in the comments as well, people. Do you think that we should sign Jack Grealish? Put it in the comments. Go on, Mike, over to you. Mike.
Did
you hear what I said? I said, do you think Everton will sign?
Sorry, mate, I can't hear.
Can you hear me now? Okay, log back on. Yeah, so basically, my opinions is that Jack Grealish will be a good outfit for Everton without a shadow of a doubt. Put your comments in the section. Do you think Everton should sign Jack Grealish for around about 20 million? I say yeah, because I think that he's a good outfit. He's got what Everton need without a shadow of a doubt as well. And yeah, I think that it'd be a good one. What about you, Mike? They should. He had such a big influence and made a lot of assists. Yeah, Jack Grealish did. That's why we should sign him without a shadow of a doubt. What about you, Mike? Okay, Mike on ears. But yeah, as I said, I think that the potential of Jack Grealish for coming again on a payment deal, I just think that we need to sign him because he's somebody with quality as well. I think he should. We need him. Yeah, we do. Jake, it's a lot of money to spend on an older player. However, the difference he makes was huge. Yeah, but we can either get him on a loan deal again because City have said that if Everton don't buy him on a payment deal, he'll be going out on another loan. So it will be interesting whether we do sign him on a payment deal. Mike, can you hear? Log back on. Yeah, so basically, without a shadow of a doubt, I basically think that we just paid the 20 million for him on a payment deal because he's somebody who can offer quite so much as well. He only has 1 year left at City, so they wouldn't let him go back out on loan. I don't think. Well, according to what I've just read, that he'll only go back on loan if Everton don't buy him on a payment deal. So that's down to the Friedkins now, whether we do or don't. But I personally think that we should, because, as I said, he's somebody what can offer a lot with goals, hopefully assists, and etc., etc. Can you hear us now, Mike?
Yeah.
Good. Then I think get him on loan for a full season, then see, because he's only played a half of a season. Yeah, he has only played a half of a season without a shadow of a doubt. But again, etc., to all of that, it's a hard one for me. But yes, but Pep won't play him and he doesn't reply on space and can help a lot. Yeah. Totally agree. What are your thoughts, Mike? Would you sign Jack Grealish? And tell us why and what you think he can offer at Everton.
I do actually I thoughts about Jack Grealish in Everton, and he wants to talk to Jeffrey Moore.
Yeah, totally agree, Mike. It is a hard one, but at the end of the day, I personally do think that Everton can possibly get him on a payment deal, but it's going to be a hard decision. We know it's not going to be an easy decision, but at the end of the day, he offers what we need as well going forward, and etc., etc., etc. as well. But it's a hard one, yeah. But at the end of the day, hopefully we can just make him as how good he was at Villa if we get him on a payment deal. Because the Friedkins have said that we're going to have £2 million in the summer for a rebuild again. Whether that's with David Moyes as a manager, I don't know. But I just think 20 million is quite a bargain for Jack Grealish. So I would pay 20 million for it. The crazy game, Dan has said, if Pep let us get a few £1 million off, I think we should. Yeah, going back to that, we've got 200 million, but Grealish was meant to be up for around about 50 million. But because of his injuries, what I've read is that if we want him, it'll be 20 million. If we don't want him, then he'll be going out to another club on loan, whether that's Everton or someone else, I don't know. But yeah, the asking price has been lowered prior to Jack Grealish's half a season at Everton as well. The next question is, he wins so many free kicks and we are very dangerous from set pieces with him. Yeah, we are. And that's another thing why I think that we need him as well. And I just think that prior to that, I think that he ought to be a good one. I think like 20 to 15 million for Jack. Yeah. Even less, perhaps, for Jack Grealish, because at the end of the day, we don't know how he's going to come back after his injury, do we, Mike?
No.
And what I love about Jack is his pace. Yeah, he does slow the game down, but he gets into the box. He's skillful at times as well. Like, I'm a big fan of Super Jack, like, without a shadow of a doubt. And if he can be that same person and go that extra mile better, then I think that he could potential to be someone class for Everton. What are your thoughts, Mike?
I thought great what you said about Jack Grealish. He's an amazing guy. All everyone, love him. And my thoughts is I love Jack Grealish so much.
Yeah.
And it's really document for us, and is I know.
Yeah. If Pep offers you 25 million for him, would you take it, and why? 25. That's a hard one. Yes and no, but I'm gonna have to think. Okay, no, because if he doesn't come back as the same player when he left Everton before his injury, if he's gone worse because of his injury, then no, I don't pay 25. But I think 25 is cutting it quite high, and I think that we only pay between 15 and 20 million. So no, I wouldn't take him if it's 25. Fair, he may need to get us to the pitch again before we get Super Jack back. What pitch? But going back to this one, yeah, that's a hard question. I personally say no. What about you, Mike? What do you have to say about this one? If Pep Guardiola offers 25 million for Jack Grealish, would you take it, and why?
I want to take that money. I don't know why.
No, I say no. I think that's too much for Jack Grealish because of his injury. But I do like Jack Grealish, but I think 25 is cutting it very, very much. As well, without a shadow of a doubt. But yeah, Fairs, he needs Hill Dickinson. Yeah, we do need to get winning again at Hill Dickinson because at the moment it's absolute shite. I'm going to say now, it's absolute fucking shite. I back David Moyes 100,000, 10%. I back David Moyes, but he can be very stubborn and very challenging at times. But the way our results are at the moment, I still back him, but I'm not happy with him at the moment. The reason I'm backing him still because he's done a fine job so far. Because where we were last season under Sean Dyche as well to now. But the reason I'm backing David Moyes even more is because we were never going to get Europe this season. Yet there's talk about getting Europe, but he hasn't just come in to say, I know, we're going to Europe. That's that. Well, I haven't, because we haven't really had a rebuild as much as last season. We have made a couple of additions, but not significantly for a rebuild. But 100% I back David Moyes as manager, but he does leave the questions in the air for me why the home form is the way it is, like it was under Ancelotti. We need to just get better in defence. Yes, totally agree. And we need a new left back. Yeah, 100%. As well. What about you, Mike?
Can I ask you something about Grealish, right?
Go on.
Jack Grealish is playing really well himself. I don't like referee at all. I don't know what's going on there, referee. Give Jack Grealish another chance.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah, we do need a new left back ASAP. I don't know what the hell happened to Adam Asnu, and I don't know why David Moyes doesn't trust him. I don't know, but yeah. We stream, by the way. What? I don't get you. The crazy gamer, Dan. We stream, by the way. I don't know what you mean. If he was the same player before his injury, when he comes back, would you buy a new left back that plays around him, or is he too old now to get to play around him? Who are we talking about? Vitaly Mykolenko or Jack Grealish? If it's Jack Grealish, then no. If it's Vitaly Mykolenko, yes, we do need a new left back ASAP as well. And thank you, Dan. Good stream, by the way. Thanks, mate. Means a lot. Make sure that you subscribe and share out the YouTube channel. Share out the love to the YouTube channel as well, please. But Vitaly Mykolenko, no, far too old. He's just rubbish. Like, there's no denying it. He is absolute rubbish. 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 Vitaly Mykolenko. Just, get rid of him in the summer. Get a new left back in. If he's not going to trust Adam Asnu, then get in Vitaly Mykolenko, gone and get a new right back. Agree, Mike?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? Do you like Vitaly Mykolenko, yeah or no?
No.
Why? I think he's too slow. He hasn't got the attitude. He's awful. And he can't even bloody defend or get in front of his man.
You know, this man, right? It's like another players as well. And I don't know what's going on with him. I said no.
Yeah, totally agree. Adam Asinu came on and won a penalty in the first few seconds of him coming on. Yeah, he did against Sunderland. Yeah, again, I don't know what the hell happened to him. Ever since, we've not seen him. Since that game, without a shadow of a doubt. So, I don't know what on earth is going on with him. But at the end of the day, I'd get him in the team because Adam Asinu, fair play to him, when he came on, like really. But ain't got a clue where he's gone at the moment either. But hopefully we can find a new one if Moyes not got to trust them. Sorry, I was just trying to read something else as well. Our left back doesn't know how to kick a ball. Yeah. The crazy gamer done. Yeah, 100% he doesn't know how to kick a ball. Like, he's just one of the awfulest ever footballer I've ever seen, without a shadow of a doubt. Like, there's no denying it as well. Like, just somebody. Asinu needs to start. Yeah, he certainly does, but he hasn't been in the squad over the last coming few weeks for some reason. Whether that he's fell out with David Moyes and he doesn't want to play for Everton Football Club ever again. And if that's the case, then I understand, because the David Moyes has his favourites, doesn't he? Unfortunately. Yeah. But yeah, as I said, I'd get Adam Asinu back as well. Our left back thinks he's the best in the world. Yeah, he does. Like, there's no denying it there. The crazy gamer done, like,
yeah,
100%. He thinks that he's fucking Neymar and Mbappe and etc. as well, but he's not. Like, he's that bad. I can't even stand watching him play week in, week out. I hear Dickinson, and I blame David Moyes because he's stubborn and he won't change. Any other managers, younger managers like Areola, Keith Andrews from Brentford, Areola from Bournemouth, the likes of Marco Silva, they won't stand any of that. So I don't know why we do. Like, I don't understand. But at the end of the day, he's at Everton Football Club for now, but hopefully not for much longer. Come the summer, his contract does end in the summer for Vitaly Mykolenko's, but let's see what we bring in the summer during the rebuild. But he is terrible. Our left back thinks he can defend, but he can't at all. Correct. 100%. I love Moyes, but he just needs to think about giving Adam Asinu a bit more time, if not the full 90. Yeah, he's still loved. Like, I still love David Moyes. Even when I was younger, he was my first ever manager. When he left, I still loved Moyes, and now I still love him. Yeah, we're horrific at Hill Dickinson, but whether that's down to him, it is down to him, but it's also down to the players as well. But most of it, it's on him and the players. Him for not changing it, and the players for not performing for him. So they need to come together. But as I said, Yeah. Do you love David Moyes, Mike? And do you back him?
Say for the goal. I love David Moyes so much. I got his picture of him.
Yeah, but still love him. Yeah, 100%. Next question. Barry needs to start to score more goals. Yeah, he certainly does. Tierno Barry, like missing opportunities, scissors, and all of that is baffling. Why does Premier League strikers do so good when after they leave Everton? Just like with Calvert-Lewin, look at him on a high now. Why can't he? Yeah, he was on a high for Everton at the beginning, but he trails off towards the end. Like, I do not understand. But Barry, oh my days. Let's not even go there with him. Like, I just don't understand one single bit what the hell goes on through that lad's head. Because let me tell you now, if I was him, I'd be worried to ever play again for Everton Football Club. The way he misses. And this is why the fans are so low, etc., etc., etc. as well. But it is what it is. My first manager was Carlo Ancelotti. Was it nice? I remember going to Goodison under Carlo Ancelotti's first game as Everton manager. I like he can have a good game and a bad game. Yeah. Thing is better is bad. Yeah. And that for me is a question for David Moyes. Why did he sign Tierno Barry if he doesn't score as many goals as he would have liked? Why did we sign him? And Better was a Dyche player because Dyche signed him. But again, if they can't score in the Premier League, then why have we brought them in? I don't know, but I guess it is what it is as well. But hopefully we find a way. Right, we're going to head over now to TikTok. Me and Mike, we're going to do a TikTok live about 7 o'clock, 7:30. So do head over to our TikTok as well. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and like and comment. My TikTok is We Are the Famous EFC, and also Adam as well. We Are the Famous EFC. And last question before we go. Barry needs a few more goals and hopefully he gets a lot. Not confident. No. I'm not confident either. But anyways, we're going to leave it there now. Me and Mike are going to do a TikTok live. Feel free to join us over on TikTok. It is We Are the Famous EFC Adam. See you later. Up the toffees. Bye-bye.